Hello everyone, my name is Havian and today I am gonna step foot into this dungeon and or step foot. I'm gonna step foot into this dungeon, find out what's inside, find out what needs to be done inside of here, and find out if that actually unlocks that teleport pad that we saw over there. In the last video we met up with the Shamrock guild. They gave me a few hints and they told me I need to go down here to actually turn on the mechanism to get up to the floating continent. So let's go ahead inside and see what we can find. Alright, let me get this loot. I think this is like the first real dungeon, I guess you could say. There'll be a few little, I think there's a few traps in here and there'll be a few minor puzzles, but it's going to be pretty simple. I'll say it's the first minor, oh no, not really, second minor dungeon. Done a dungeon earlier in the game, but the first major dungeon I believe is going to come up after this. It'll be a large dungeon with a boss at the end of it. But there may be a boss at the end of this one as well.
だがその調子だとまだ手に入れてないみたいだな。クライン、もしかして。おうよ。ほら、多分ここの鍵だぜ。やった、開いたよ。NPC から情報を集めててな。助かっただろう。 Alright,
let me get these treasure chests. See, the only skill I've actually got to rely on at the moment is that one sword skill. I don't even know the name of it, I'm gonna have to check. This is the only skill that I actually have. So it's Final Revolution. This is the only skill that this is the only sword skill that I can rely on to take on the bosses at the moment. The first skill I've got doesn't hit too hard. It seems to be pretty useless. I haven't used it much throughout the game. Yeah, this skill's not very powerful and it's not very accurate as well. So I tend to fly through the enemies that I want to actually get to. So I'm not going to use that too much. So I've got I got a two-handed sword. I'll probably start using that two-handed sword on Kirito at some point. Alright, that door's locked. And now it is unlocked. You see that? Puzzles. Puzzles. I solved it. And then there's this room where I have to flick. I think I need to guess which switches do what. I know there's a switch that drops a ton of enemies on me. Oh, there we go. But I'm gonna flick all of them. Let's see which one's the right one. Even if it keeps spawning enemies, I don't care. I'll take them all out. Alright, that one opened the door. This one dropped the treasure chest down. This one closed the door. Let me open the door. Moves the statues, and this one made more monsters appear. That's great. Lots of monsters, but I'll take them out. It's only slimes. So Sinners reach 121. So the levels you start off with in this game is roughly around level 100, I believe. The custom characters start off at around 140, but you start off, or the pre-made characters or the main characters start off at level 100 and I think it's just 100. I think it's just 100, but the maximum level is 1000, so there's still a lot of leveling to actually be done. A lot of the time people say why I just rather start off at level 1, but honestly it doesn't really mean much if you're gonna gain a lot of levels in the game anyway. So just think of level 100 as level 1, and then level 1000 as level 100, as they would do in other games. But the reason they start off at a slightly higher level is because they have been playing the game previously, to the point They are in... They've been playing the game for a little bit longer. They've been playing the game for a while, up until when this game starts. Or at least some of the characters have. So you would expect them to have a few levels on them. In terms of the storyline. Oh, yes. Let's do this boss. If this is a dragon boss, then... RIP me. This is the only boss that I believe will pose a little bit of a problem, but oh, it's not. It's just this guy. Man, I've been building this dragon boss up for a few videos now. They're probably wondering, which dragon boss am I even talking about? It's not the dragon boss that a lot of you are thinking about. I can say that for sure. It's a totally different dragon boss. Like there's a large dragon boss that's the boss of the whole area, but the dragon boss I'm talking about is like a lesser boss. It's a lesser boss, but it does seem like it's a slightly harder boss because they are resistant to melee attacks unless you hit them in the wings. Whereas the large area boss is a lot easier to take down, personally, in my personal opinion, at this level. Alright, now open the door so I can get this treasure chest and get out of here. Alright, let's head back to town then. I did find an item inside of here that lets me teleport outside of the dungeon, but generally I like running back. Get a few extra skill ups before I leave. Since I really want to hit, I don't know which I want to hit like level, maybe level 150 before I take on the main boss of the area. Oh, might as well heal myself. Since the Suna ain't doing it. She is meant to be the healer and she ain't healing anyone. Actually, I don't even think I've given her a healing spell for anyone else. She can resurrect people, but I don't think she can heal anyone at the moment. She's buffing though, so that's good enough. You can just keep on buffing me, Asuna. Just keep on buffing me. Alright, let me fly back to town. There's no quest marker, so that usually means you gotta go back into town. And they did say go back to town inside of the cutscene, so that is what I'm gonna do. And why do I keep forgetting to stop running out of stamina? Actually, I remember there being like a treasure chest hidden underneath here. Okay, I guess it wasn't this zone, but there's an item under there at least. There's one of the areas where there's like a treasure chest hidden under. I don't know if it may be the ice area, probably. Alright, let's talk to Klein.
Oh, Klein. Klein, どうしたんだ?
おい、なんだキリトかよ。脅かすんじゃねえよ。
お前こそぼーっとしてどうしたんだ? また失恋でもしたのか?
ちげえよ。ちょっとあの子の情報を見てただけだよ。
あの子?
ああ、あのセブンって子だよ。歌がすごく流行ってるだろ。
ああ、俺もちょっと気になってるんだ。あんな小さいのに歌うまいよな。
だよな。それでいてリアルでは博士でもあるんだぜ。現実世界の天才博士かつ VR 世界の大人気歌姫か。いや、ほんと大したもんだぜ。
あの子はリアルではネットワーク社会の研究をしてるんだ。
ん？
それでセブンとしての歌詞には共存とか平和を歌っている。つまりこの2つは別軸の活動ってわけじゃないんだよ。
なるほどな。しかしキリト、お前相当調べてるんだな。
別にそんなことないって。
そうだキリト、そろそろパーティー組んで攻略しようぜ。
ああ、いいけどどこか行きたいところでもあるのか？
実はな、この前とあるダンジョンの鍵を手に入れたんだよ。ちょうどいいからそこ行かねえか？
わかった。準備してくるからちょっと待っててくれ。
どうよ、俺はここにいるから早く来いよ。
クラインと一緒に攻略に行くにはパーティー編成に入れる必要があるな。
Alright, so I'm gonna add Klein to the party and I'm gonna go out and do his quest. Who am I gonna... I don't think... I'm gonna swap. I'm just gonna swap out Sinon. Because I don't think anyone else can join the party. I think it's just gonna be me and Klein. And when I say me, I mean Kirito. Kirito and the Klein. Alright, let's head out. Klein, I'm coming for you. Let's go and do this quest.
Oh, Kirito! 準備できたみたいだな。
ああ、クラインが言ってたダンジョンはどこにあるんだ？
草原の島の転移門から北の方だ。早速攻略に行こうぜ。
Alright, let's go. Maybe 3 of us can go in there. I don't remember. Let's go out there and let me go out and find out. Maybe Asuna is actually going to be with us. But I remember there being some quests where you can only have a certain number of characters that can actually join you. A certain party size. Okay, so where do we need to go? And I should have actually checked to see if I can hand in any of the side quests. Alright, down here I'm guessing. Yep. So let's go inside. What have you got for me, Klein? Is this a trap? Is this a trap?
ここが目的のダンジョンか。扉に鍵がかかってるみたいだな。
そこでこの鍵の出番だぜ。今開けっからちょっと待ってろよ。よし、開いたぞ。そんじゃ攻略開始だぜ。みんな俺についてこい。
クラインはなんであんなに張り切ってるのかしら。
さあ、詳しくは知らないけど、俺たちが準備している間、宿屋の前でずっと待ってたぜ。
お前ら何話してんだ。もたもたしてっと置いてくぞ。
ああ、わかった。今行くよ。
Alright. This door's locked. This door's gonna probably be locked as well. Yep, so it looks like I've got to figure out the puzzles in this dungeon to actually get those doors open. Usually it's probably gonna be switches that I need to flick, or it's gonna be keys that I need to get out of treasure chests. So let's do that. I'm guessing the first key's gonna be in here. Yep. And which door is it gonna open? Is it gonna open this one? Yay! And then we've got the next key, and then that should lead us to hopefully the final area. Then it's probably going to be like a little boss fight in there. I mean, the dungeons in this game can be over pretty quick depending on which ones. Alright, so I'm gonna run down here, because usually in dead end there's a treasure chest hidden. Oh man. Such perfect memory. Secret room key. First let me go down this side, because it looked like it was a dead end. And then I'll go down to the bottom area. So I can't remember right, but those pads on the floor, usually when you step on those ones, it activates like a wind. It activates like some sort of wind pad, I guess you could say, and a little vortex will shoot you up. Oh, there it is. So you can use that to jump to higher areas. And that's kind of like the thing we're trying to activate in the main area. That place that we went to in the previous video where Shamrock was standing outside of it. Trying to activate a giant version of that so we can get to one of the higher areas, because we can't actually fly high enough yet. What are they all talking about? Aren't they all wearing pants? Jeez. Klein is Seven's #1 fan. Confirmed. I can't open this. What the hell? Okay, and now I can open it. For some reason I had to wait until they stopped talking before I could open the chest. That was a bit weird. So I've got another one-handed sword that I need to go and get praised by Elizabeth. Let's fight it. Let's fight the boss. I'm pretty sure I need to kill some of these for one of the quests I've got. So hopefully this one will actually add to the quest. And hopefully I don't need to go to certain areas to actually kill those enemies before they get added to my quest counter. Oh, at this level, the dark magic actually does quite a bit. I didn't actually level it up high enough to see it actually do a lot of damage previously. But now I see the potential. I need to start ranking these things up and trying to get some high level magic. door is open. Treasure get.
おお、噂通りあったぜ。トンテ
Wait, so I went through this whole dungeon for a flower, Klein. Is that what you made me do?
へえ、こんなのが ALO にあったんだ。面白いところをついてくるじゃない。
シノさんは知ってるんですか？
ええ、トントゥは北欧の森の妖精なの。
もともと ALO 自体がケルト、北欧神話をモチーフにしてるわけだよな。
そうね。でもその中でもこのスバルトエリアはテーマ性を色濃く表現している気がするわ。モンスターデザインとか設定とか。
ああ、道理でモンスターに妙な法則性がある気がしてたんだよな。
そうね。これからは北欧神話の神々をモチーフとしたボスとか出てくるかも。アース神族とか霜の巨人とかいろいろと想像が膨らむわね。ちょっと楽しみかも。
そうだな。そう考えるとなんかワクワクするな。それにしてもシノ、お前そういう伝承とかに詳しいのか？
読書とかが好きなだけ。それだけよ。
そうか。
とにかくトントゥは北欧では幸せを運ぶ妖精と言われているのよ。
へえ、なんか素敵ですね。クラインさんはこの花が目当てだったんですか？
おーよ、この花は幻の花って言われてる超レアアイテムなんだよ。これをセブンちゃんにプレゼントするぜ。
Oh, Klein. Oh, Klein. You're a loser.
目的はそれかよ。
ああ、最後の最後でしらけたわね。ファンなのね。
ファンじゃねえって。そう、俺たちはクラスタなんだよ。
クラスタってネット用語の？確か房って意味だよね。
成分を花として集まるたくさんの房か。めでる対象と心のつながりがあるって言いたいのか。なるほどな。
キリト君？
いや、俺はあくまでクラインの気持ちを代弁してみただけで。
そうだ、セブンちゃんを普通のアイドルとかと一緒にしてもらっちゃ困るんだ。おー、セブンちゃん、これからも愛し続けるぜ。
ダメね。完全にハマっちゃってる。
だっと疲れたわね。さっさと町に帰ろうよ。
ああ、撤収だな。
おい、みんな待ってくれよ。
Man, what a waste of time. But I'm just glad they actually sent me all the way back to town, so I didn't need to run back for after that. Let's see what these Shamrock guys are gonna say.
ずっと町にいるよな。攻略しないのか？
攻略も大事だが、今はセブンのイベント間近で忙しいんだよ。
そうなのか。
だからお前たちに構っている暇はないんだ。じゃな。
行っちゃったね。
フィールド開放に一番近づいているギルドなのに攻略を後回しにするなんて変わってるわね。
ま、ゲームの楽しみ方なんて人それぞれだからな。あいつらが攻略をストップしてる間にフィールド開放を進めようぜ。
うん、そうね。キリト君、どうしたの？
なんだか視線を感じるぞ。
It's Rain. Rain's
この
watching
辺
you.
は私たち以外はいないと思うけど。
そうか。気のせいかもしれないな。
Or maybe it's Straya being up to no good again. I hope it's Rain. Always with that look of disapproval. Alright, got some mail. Let me check what the mail I've got actually is. It's from Klein. Asking you to join parties. Man, a lot of these conversations are just really random. Before I go and speak to those two, let me see if I can hand in that quest. There are 3 red guys speaking to each other. There are 3 red guys. There are too many red guys. It seems like red guy is the NPC I see the most in this town. Alright, let me see if I can hand any in. Alright, so I've completed one other one. I need to complete some more slimes. I need to kill some more kobolds. Some more lizard men. But a lot of these ones I'm going to actually be able to kill further on in this area. Probably in the next dungeon. Did someone else send me mail? Or is it the same one that I read previously? No, I got a new one from Australia this time. Wow, there's no point in me even reading the there's no point in me even reading the mails. A lot of them are pretty useless. Alright, what do you have to say, Beefcake? Thanks for the hint.
NPC から何か有効な情報が聞けるかと思ったけど、具体的なことはわからなかったな。
That's exactly what I was
古代
thinking.
文字で書かれた書物を読む方法が分かればね。
古代文字が読めそうな人、もしくはアイテムか。
Is there someone that can read the old tongue? Guess I'm gonna find out when I go to the inn.
お邪魔するよ。
さくやとアリシャさん。
やあみんな。やっほー、楽しそうだね。スバルトエリアの攻略は進んでいるかい？
それがちょっと行き詰まっちゃってて、ダンジョンを攻略してる時に古い書物を見つけたの。でも文字がわからないんだ。
古い書物？ちょっと見てもいいかな。なるほど。もしかしてこの虫眼鏡使えないかな。北欧に古代から伝わる文字を読むことができると聞いたんだ。
さくやさん、この書物を読んでみてもらえますか？
ああ、わかった。なるほど。
なんて書いてあった？
書物によると、風の魔法装置により空高く登ることができ、装置は2つのアイテムにより起動が可能だとある。風の魔法装置は人工的に強力な気流を発生させる装置だと書いてあるな。
そんなことが書いてあったんですね。図だけじゃわかりませんでした。あれは気流装置だったのね。ありがとう、さくや、アリシャさん。
ああ、また助けが必要になった時は言ってくれ。
クエスト攻略の時も力になるよ。
Alright, so now Sakuya and Alicia Rue have joined the party. There's not really many more characters you have to actually unlock. I believe it's going to be, from what you've seen in my previous videos, it's only going to be Rain and Sumeragi now.
これで装置の起動方法が分かったわね。
となると次はアイテム探しね。
ゆい、まだ攻略してないダンジョンってあったよな。
はい、まだ2箇所残っています。
そこが怪しいな。順番に調べていこ
じゃあ明日のダンジョン攻略までは自由時間だな。
所持品点検とかもしておいた方がいいわね。
う。そうだな。それじゃあここで解散。
ねえキリト君、ゼッケンって知ってる？
ゼッケン？ああ、最近噂になってる辻デュエルをやってるプレイヤーのことか。
うん、なんでも立ち会いを希望したプレイヤーを全員返り討ちにしてるんだってね。
OSS をかけてるから、それでも挑戦するやつが後を絶たないらしいな。
その人の OSS って11連撃なんでしょ？ それだけの技を編み出せるなんて一体どれだけの剣豪なのかしら。
今までスバルトエリアの攻略にかかりっきりになってたけど、この辺りで俺も一度手合わせ願いたいな。
うん、私も興味ある。その OSS がどんな技なのかも見てみたいし。
でも辻デュエルでは一度もその技を使ってないんだってな。
絶剣に OSS を使わせるほど追い詰めたプレイヤーがいないってことね。
Alright. Let me save up the game. And then I guess it's time for us to head into that dungeon. Gonna enter the dungeon that actually activates that teleport point. But you know what time it is. It's time to leave it right now. Leave it right now and I'll show you exactly what's inside that dungeon next time. It's gonna be interesting. But until I make that video, I will see you all later.